The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. There's Ethan and Rosalie and Carter and Jace. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job, boys and girls. All right, we're gonna play a game today where we try to be washing machines. What? That's crazy. How can we be washing machines? Well, we're gonna get our bodies moving and get our exercise on today by trying to move our bodies like a washing machine. Did you watch my video yesterday where Megan, my little girl, helped me start the washing machine? We watched some of the things that the washing machine did and some of the motions it had to do. So we're gonna try to do some of those motions today with our bodies. Are you ready? You're gonna need a big space. So Mrs. Hall's gonna have to stand up and make room. See if you can find some room. Good job. All right, you got lots of space? Okay, one of the first things we have to do when we're doing laundry is we have to sort the clothes. So we're gonna see if we can make our body sort the clothes. Now my feet are gonna stay still. I'm not moving my feet. I'm not running all around my classroom. My feet are gonna stay still. I'm just gonna move the top of my body. Okay, so see if you can make sure you're doing it with me. Are you ready? We're gonna sort our clothes. Ready? Pick them up and sort them. Pick them up and sort them. Pick them up and sort them. Are you doing it with me? All right, we're gonna do it 5 times. Can you count to 5 with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. What else do we have to do when we do the laundry? Do you remember some of the other things that we had to do? Yeah, we had to put the clothes in the machine and close the door. So let's put the clothes in and shut the door. Okay, it's kind of like we're moving our arms like, almost like our fists are going, but we're gonna have our hands open. We're holding our clothes. So we'll pick them up, put it in, close the door. Put it in, close the door. Ready? We're gonna do it 5 times, but let's count in Spanish this time, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, 5 times. All right, next we need to put in the soap, right? So we could pick up the soap and squirt it in. Pick up the soap and squirt it in. Can you do that with me? We'll do it 5. We'll say it in English this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right, are you ready for the fun part? What happened to the clothes after we turned on the washing machine? Do you remember? We put the soap in. We had to press some buttons. Can you press your buttons? Good job. And then the clothes started to spin. We're gonna move our whole body, but remember, our feet are gonna stay still so we could move our arms and make them spin, or if you wanna move your whole body and make it spin, you can do that. But my feet are staying still on the ground. Okay, so you can do your arms or you can do your whole body. All right, you ready? We'll do it both ways. I'm gonna do my arms first and then I'm gonna do my whole body, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna do my whole body. See if you can do it with me. Ready? I'm gonna spin around like the clothes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, boys and girls. You looked just like a washing machine. Good job. That was fun to exercise like that. Are you ready to read a book? We're gonna read a book today called Wash and Dry. That's the title of my book. It's on the front of my book, and we haven't talked about what that front of a book is called. Do you know what that's called, the front page of a book? That's right, it's called a cover. Can you say that? Cover. This is the front cover, and it has the title on it. The title is Wash and Dry, and that's what we're gonna read today. And it's all about washing clothes, just like we've been talking about. Are you ready? Wash and Dry, written by Trish Holland, illustrated by Vinay Kumar. Wash and Dry. Oh no, my muddy dog just jumped on me. I'm grimy and slimy from cap to socks. Daddy says I smell like a wet dog. Pee-you! I'll add my dirty clothes to the rest of the dirty laundry. I'm glad Mommy and Daddy will help me wash and dry my clothes. I wouldn't want to have to do this job by myself. Luckily, I still had lots of clean clothes in my dresser. It smells like a bag of lemons in there. I'll be glad when those dirty clothes smell that good. I carry the stinky basket over to the washing machine. I hold my breath as I walk and try to think about flowers. It's not working. He thinks it's too stinky. I'm glad we have our own washing machine at home. My aunt takes her dirty clothes to the Rub-a-Dub Tub laundromat. There are lots of people there, and the machines clink, clank, and whistle and whir as they wash and dry the clothes. My aunt has to use a lot of quarters to wash and dry her clothes. At our house, Mommy helps me wash my clothes. We put the really dirty clothes in a pile to be washed in the washing machine. It will twist and twirl the dirt right out of the clothes for us. We put some of the delicate clothes, delicate means you have to be careful when you wash them. We put some of the delicate clothes in a pile to wash by hand. We swish and swirl the clothes with the soapy water. There are bubbles in my clothes and bubbles up my nose. Achoo! Before we can put clothes in the washing machine, we have to sort them. We make a pile of the light-colored ones to wash together. If we washed Daddy's dark red shirt with my white underwear would turn pink. Yuck. We make a pile of dark-colored clothes, too. If we washed my white socks with Mommy's dark blue pants, my socks would be baby blue. No way. We toss a load of dirty clothes in the washer. Then, clunk! I shut the door. Mommy lets me pour dry soap powder in the hole at the top of the washer. Then I add the liquid fabric softener. Glub, glub, glub. Next comes the best part. I get to push the on button and listen to the machine start to work. Whoosh! I watch the sudsy clothes slosh around inside. I'm looking at my favorite book when I hear ding! The washing machine signal tells me that the clothes are ready. They are clean, but still squishy. Daddy helps me with the next step, drying the clothes. If the sun is shining, we hang them outside on our clothesline. I hand Daddy the clothespins. The clothes will smell like the sun and wind when they are dry. When it's cloudy, we dry our drippy duds inside the house in the clothes dryer. They flip and fumble and flutter and tumble in the heat. The humming machine is warm. Even our cat likes it when we use the dryer. See the cat up there feeling the dryer shake? Suddenly, I hear buzz. The clothes are dry, but they're all in one big tangle. We all help to fluff and fold the clothes. I like to fold clothes into tidy triangles or silly circles. Mommy and Daddy fold their clothes into plain rectangles and simple squares. They don't play with the laundry. I think they're missing out on all the fun. Some of the laundry needs to be hung up on hangers. Some of it needs to be ironed. The steam iron hisses while Daddy irons the wrinkled shirts. Daddy hisses back. He doesn't like this part of laundry. While Daddy irons, Mommy tells me about a long, long time ago, people washed clothes by pounding them on rocks in a river. I think I like our way of washing clothes better. Mommy says that people used to have to make their own soap. They would boil the ingredients in a big pot over a fire all day long. The soap from each batch would last a long time. After all that work just to make the soap, people still had to scrub the dirty clothes on a washboard in a tub. I bet doing laundry took a long, long time. My great-great-grandmother used a washing machine with a wringer at the top. When she cranked the handle, the wringer squished most of the water out of the clothes. She'd hang her clothes on a clothesline too. When they were dry, she used a giant ironing machine called a mangle. She'd crank that handle and the clothes would go in all wrinkled but come out smooth. I'm glad we don't have to work so hard at washing clothes. I can put on my favorite outfit and not smell like a wet dog. Oh no, here we go again. That was so funny at the end because he was going to get all dirty again. The dog was going to make his clothes all dirty again. How silly at the end of that book. Good job. Did you like learning about how to wash clothes? How many of you have ever helped somebody at home wash clothes? Yeah, that's a fun job to help with. There's so many fun things to do when you sort, when you put in the soap, you get to squirt it. When you push the buttons, that's so fun. And even folding can be kind of fun too. All right, I wanted to look at some of the different pictures then talk about the things that they said though. What was this place called? Do you remember? He said he didn't wash his clothes here. His aunt did. Yeah, that's a laundromat. We talked about that yesterday a little bit, where there's lots of different washing machines and there's lots of different dryers. And you can use those to wash and dry your clothes. If you don't have a washing machine at your house, you can go to a laundromat. On this page, the mommy was washing the clothes in the sink. Did we do that yesterday with Megan's pants that had a grass stain on it? Yeah, I had to wash those in my sink. So sometimes I have to do that too. But then they showed some interesting things. They showed how people washed their clothes a long time ago. Do you remember how was she washing her clothes? Yeah, she was rubbing stones together on her clothes to make them clean, and she was washing them in the river. That would be a different place to wash your clothes. Then there was his mom told him the story about how they used to have to make soap in a big pot. And then after they made their soap, they would use that soap and wash their clothes on a washboard. So that was another way that they rubbed the dirt out of clothes. Just like the lady using her stones, she's using a washboard. Yesterday, I just used my hands to wash Megan's pants, right? But I rubbed them together kind of like she's doing on the board. And then here, she has a special washing machine. It scrubs all the clothes in here, and then she uses this machine, and it said she turns the crank to squeeze the water back out so that the clothes come out a little bit more dry over here. And then after she hung them on her clothesline to dry, then she would use this to iron. The daddy was ironing in a different way, wasn't he? Here was how the daddy was ironing. But look at how his great-great-grandmother used to iron. That's different, isn't it? Here's Daddy. And here's the machine she used to use. It's a lot bigger. So our irons are different than what they used to use. Good job. So we learned a lot about washing and drying our clothes. I have one more thing I want to talk to you about today. All right, I wanted to show you one more thing before we go today, because some of you came and picked up your learning backpack. So I wanted to show you some of the tools that are in your learning backpack, because we're going to be looking at some of those in the next couple weeks. If you did not pick up your learning backpack, then you need mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or whoever your grown-up is, you need them to message me or Miss Blake and tell us that you still need a backpack, and we'll try to figure out a time that you can come pick up your backpack, okay? All right, there are some fun things in here. There is a box of crayons. So if you have an art project for one of my assignments, you could use your brand new box of crayons to do that. Okay, the other thing I was excited about in your bag is a pair of scissors. So lots of times I give you cutting activities, and this is a great way to learn how to make your hands nice and strong, and we'll practice how you hold them in a couple days. Okay, so scissors are in your bag. It's another good tool. There's a pencil in your bag too. Now this pencil's kind of long. I actually kind of like short pencils for preschoolers. So if it's too hard to use this long pencil, you might give that to a grown-up and try to use a shorter pencil at home, because long pencils are tricky sometimes. There's a glue stick in my bag, so I can glue things to my paper when I'm doing an art project, or you have a project next week where you get to design some clothes. So you might use your glue, and you might use your scissors, or you might even use your crayons for that. I dropped my bag. All right, this funny looking triangle goes on your pencil to help you learn how to hold it, so that you can learn how to pinch your pencil the right way. Okay, so that might help you hold your pencil nicely. Then there is a package of Linky-Doos in here. That helps you make your muscles in your fingers stronger. And you can also practice patterning with those. One of your assignments next week is to work on a pattern. So you could use your Linky-Doos for your patterns. Another thing that I love in here is this. If you look really close, they are your letters. And you need to ask a grown-up to help you push all the letters out of the foam. But you have your own set of letters now so that you can practice your letters. And it's got big letters and little letters, uppercase and lowercase. So lots of alphabet letters. There is a great pack of numbers, and the numbers are rough. If you feel them, they feel rough. And that helps your brain learn what the numbers are supposed to look like when you feel the numbers and feel how they're supposed to feel. Okay, so that would be a good thing to practice, and we'll use some of those coming up too. There is a journal in here, so you can practice your writing in my journal. So maybe when you're having a writing center day, you might draw a picture and you can try to write the words, or you can ask your grown-up to write the words down there for your picture that you're drawing. So lots of fun ways to use the journal, and it shows your colors, colores, on the back, and your shapes, las formas, right? Good job. So you can use that to help you with your learning. And then the last thing is a calendar. So that kind of helps you to know what day it is, and it even gives your grown-up some ideas of things you can do on different days. Okay, and it's this side it's English, and this side it's Spanish. So whatever your grown-up speaks, you can use it. But it says, on Monday, practice holding your pencil. On Tuesday, find a number card that your grown-up tells you to find. So maybe your grown-up says, find the number 2, dos, and then you have to find it. So there's lots of different things that you can work on. So all those things come in your backpack, and then you have a nice backpack to carry everything. So if you did not get your backpack, you need to make sure that your grown-up tells me that you didn't get one yet. They can send me a message on Teams. They can send me an email. They can message Miss Blake on Remind. So somehow tell us that you didn't get your backpack yet, because we want everybody to have their backpacks. All right, boys and girls, bye.